I waved my hand right after I was born. Pears fell from the roof, but I only wanted my family to think I was a monster and throw me away. I thought my family would treat me like a monster and throw me away. But Grandma suddenly looked serious. She said no one was allowed to mention what happened today. If outsiders asked, we should say the pears were picked from the mountain. Then she looked at me with kindness, saying I never had to do anything in the future. The adults would handle everything. I was confused, because in my previous life, when I showed my power, my parents thought they had given birth to a monster. They sold me to scientists for experiments. It was either electric shocks or blood tests. I struggled desperately, but my parents took the money and abandoned me without looking back. The trauma stayed with me for 6 years. I was tortured until I felt nothing. The scientists ran tens of thousands of experiments, but still could not understand my ability to create objects. The higher-ups decided to cancel the project, but the scientists refused to give up. Their final plan was to dissect me, seeing the people who tortured me still refusing to stop. I felt anger for the first time. Power burst from my body. Red lightning filled the lab. Before they could run, the entire base was destroyed. I thought I was finally free, but my soul traveled to ancient times, and I became a newborn baby. My only thought at birth was to die, because I believed my parents in this life would torture me like before. But the next second, my aunt brought rice soup. My 3 older brothers wanted it too, but they said it should all go to me. I was stunned. Then an earthquake struck. Everyone panicked, but I was happy, because I thought I could die again. But Grandma held me tightly, afraid something might fall on me, and kept comforting me. Soon everyone went outside to an open space. The earthquake took our neighbor's life. The neighbor's wife suddenly rushed at me, saying I was a disaster star, that my birth caused the earthquake, that her husband would not have died otherwise. Grandma instantly understood she was here to extort us. She grabbed a stick and rushed at her, saying if she dared speak ill of me again, she would beat her to death. Soon our family returned home. But the earthquake had destroyed our remaining food. Grandma told her sons to find tree bark. I suddenly remembered my power. If I created something again, maybe they would fear me and throw me away, thinking that I created a pile of pears. But instead of fearing me, my family protected me even more. With my help, they finally had a full meal. But the pears were soon gone, and they started eating tree bark again. Then the neighbor woman came in, showing off a basket of coarse buns. She said if they sent me away, she would give us the buns. Grandma immediately cursed her and kicked her out. For the first time in my life, I felt family love. Then my father rushed home, saying Grandpa had broken his leg while chopping wood. The neighbor woman barged in excitedly, saying, I brought misfortune. That before I was born, everything was peaceful, and nothing good had happened since my birth. The villagers agreed. I thought my parents would finally send me away. But the next second, my mother knelt before the villagers, begging them not to hurt me. My father and Grandma rushed to protect me. My brothers shouted that no one was allowed to touch me. The village chief was moved and led the villagers away. My family turned to Grandpa's injury. My father picked up grain to get a doctor from town, but Grandpa stopped him.